Hey everybody, so I wanted to show you how I created my portfolio and blog website. I don't have a ton of time on Twitter, so I'll probably make a longer version of this at some point for YouTube to kind of really more so go into the details. But here's the site. I really like how it turned out. So this was created with Potion, of course. And so here's my Notion document that turned out to create that website. So you can see, basically how Potion works is a lot of the layout you build in Notion, right? So these are just like call out blocks, and you can create columns, and you have your images and things like that. It's like, that's the cool thing about Notion. You can drag things around. So you see I can like drag something here, and now I have 3 columns and stuff like that. But yeah, so that was that. The blog posts are all in here as well. So this is a gallery view for the blog posts. And so then you can see here is how I end up looking here. I have slow Wi-Fi connections, so that's why it's kind of slow to loading, but you can kind of see I changed around how those styles worked. So then it's a matter of going into Potion and the dashboard, and here is the CSS for updating the site to actually make it look different, because by default it would just be kind of a Notion looking white background, everything like that. And so kind of how you do this is you can inspect something in Google. So you got to know a little bit of CSS to do this part, but you can kind of see these different classes. So here's like this Notion callout class. You can then override specific colors like the background and things like that. You can kind of play around with it here in Google Chrome, but then you then add it in the snippet injection here in a script tag, Notion callout. You can see here I made the background black, added some border radius, added these transitions, wrong screen. So now you can't see it here, but yeah, so now these have these little transitions, things like that. And then the other cool thing, Potion has these variables. So you can see these are different variables for all the different colors, kind of the default colors. And so you can just kind of override these. It even has like the Notion colors, red, pink, blue, whatever. And so in the snippet injection, same thing. You can override those here. So I did that. And you can really make a really custom website. You can see I even hid like the icons and stuff from the original Notion page. And yeah, so that's kind of how I created this website. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably do more in-depth, detailed video at some point, kind of showing this process, how you can really create a cool, good-looking site.